Welcome to At Forest's Edge, a podcast for the woman who asks the deeper questions, who finds God in the ancient stories, the forgotten myths, and the hard places of her own life. I'm Raeanna Tilly, a watercolor artist, a storyteller, and a woman who has stood at the edge of the dark wood and found that the light was there all along. Pull up a chair. Let's follow this thread together. There is a place you may know well, not quite in the open field, not yet lost in the dark wood, a threshold, a place between, where the light still filters through, and you can hear something calling from deeper in, though you're not sure yet if it's safe to follow. I have stood there. I have stood there for a long time. My name is Raeanna, and I am a watercolor artist and author. I make paintings that are meant to be held onto, images of hope for people who need something real to carry with them through hard seasons. And I have been through hard seasons of my own, ones that left me wondering if I was too broken, too far gone, or simply too much for anyone, including God, to fully love. I know what it is to feel unseen, to sit in the quiet and wonder if the story you're living has any real meaning. To look for beauty and find it in unexpected places, in a myth, in a creature from an ancient story, in a verse that suddenly means something it never meant before. At Forest's Edge is a podcast for the woman who asks the deeper questions, the one who loves a good story, who senses that the old myths are pointing somewhere true, who finds theology more beautiful than terrifying when you get beneath the surface of it. The one who is somewhere between wandering and arriving and needs to hear, really hear, that she is not too far. Each episode will follow a thread, a piece of scripture, a creature from folklore, a moment of my own life, a painting. And we will pull on it together until we find what it's connected to. Because I believe everything that is true in this world points to the same source. And that source has been looking for you, the way a father watches the road for his child to come home. Here is what I most want you to know before you go any further. You are fully loved, fully seen, fully forgiven. Not when you have your life together. Not when you have healed enough or tried harder or become someone easier to love. Now, as you are, where you are. Nothing you have done and nothing that has been done to you can change that. This is not a small truth. This is the whole story. So if you have ever stood at the forest's edge, uncertain, hopeful, a little afraid, and wondered if there was something worth walking toward, this podcast is for you. And if you ever want to bring a piece of that hope home with you, I paint for exactly that reason. Every piece is made with you in mind, the woman who needs something to hold on to. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for sitting with me a while at the edge of the forest. If today's episode stirred something in you, come find me at atforestsedge.com. That's where you'll find my art, my book, The Happy Little Sunflower, Finding Hope in the Valley, my newsletter, and a way to reach me directly. I'd love to hear what's on your heart. Until next time, may you keep walking toward the light, even when the path is dark.